Bronze DPS, let's get this show on the road. Enough with the tennis. Okay. Yo, no way. He got so your coworker got Tanya Hardinged. She got beaten up by Tanya Harding pretty much. Tennis live stream? I could do that. I could totally sit there for like 3 hours and just serve over and over, or hit against a bot or a wall. I could totally do that, man. You guys would like my stroke too. The only thing is, like, since I last played tennis, I've put on around 60 to 70 pounds of muscle. Since I last played, it's been like 6 or 7 years. So like, I would have to learn my mechanics over again. Like, I'd have to learn a lot about my body again. That's okay though. But yeah, Sai, my boss at CPK he played for the Yankees. He was on their farm team. He was their biggest up and coming catcher. He was likely going to be on the team. And then the season, like, they talked to him about bringing him up into the pro league. And the season before he was brought up, this is my boss at CPK. The season before they brought him up, Nick, who's the Yankees guy? Nick something? Nick Yankees. Nick Swisher. Nick Swisher was running home during a practice game. Swisher, yeah, running home during a practice game and did a jumping lunge with his like a Liu Kang bullshit kick, and went straight into my boss's the side of his knee, snapped his leg in half, and his catching career was gone. And then he went into restaurants. Unfortunately, he passed last year, or the year before. Best boss I've ever had, Robert. That dude was legit. Love that guy. Yeah, Nick Swisher ended his career, unfortunately. But he was such a good dude. Okay. Whirlwind of emotions, yes. Yeah, I miss Robert. He was a good guy. It's a shame. Okay. All right, sorry about all the weird stuff, guys. Ikigai, here we go. You guys see this? Look at this. You know, like the tiniest violin? We got the tiniest bow and arrow. Oh! I have one that's the same size. Look. It's the same. Oh, shit. It fell. I broke off the hand, too. It's the same size. That's funny. Okay, here we go. So I'm trying to play a little Hanzo more these days as well. Trying to make sure I really learn how to play him. He's all about prediction. All about prediction. And the biggest thing you can do on Hanzo is actually... nice shot. Is actually providing vision for your team with your Sonic Arrow. So, already one mistake, you haven't used your Sonic. You want to use that little sucker. Are you a god tier Hanzo Targrin? I like that you're claiming this side of the map. This is good for Hanzo. The other side's also fine. It's really up to you. Okay. Bit of a mistake. You deleted the BAP? Once you deleted the BAP... Okay, that beeping noise is actually going to make me murder somebody. Once you deleted the BAP, see this corpse right here? Don't worry about going after the Ana. Maybe shoot her like once or twice. If you miss her, just whatever, don't worry about it. Kill this guy. How about your team on the point? The three of you on the Roadhog, he can't even vape through all that damage. Even with an Ana at his back. He will die. This is an easier target. Flush. Like, get rid of the people who are in your team before diving on the backline like this is a Hanzo. Definitely just kill the hog there. I'm sure you kill this guy, but... Close range duels. Here we go. Good. Great grenade coming in for your Ana. Nice shots. See, there you go. You adjusted your decision really quickly, which is the right move. Very smart. But see how quickly you guys destroyed that hog? Yeah. Good. It took a hot second for it to click, but when this monkey jumped in, he was kind of distracting you a little too much. And you kept your eyes on him, while a Junkrat, which is not a mobile character, because he has to use cooldowns to move around, was in your back line just kind of jumping around and left clicking. And it took you a few seconds to find him, and then you aimed at him and stuff, but he died anyway. But you want to get rid of the backline crap first, mid, and then go forward after that. So that dragon's not a poor choice. Your Zarya's at 55. You're very likely to farm another dragon before she gets ult. Why? Because they have a hog and you can just farm this dude all day long. But you died. Now she's gonna outpace you. You out of here, man? You too? Yo, man, you too. How are you? I miss you, man. You're like, you know what I should do? Yo, man, who too? If I was rich enough, I'd get a little 3D printer and I'd print out a little like figure of you, and I'd put you here on my shelf, and it would be waving hello at everybody, because you're like, you say hello to everyone who joins the Thunderdome, dude. You're very sweet. Yeah, Hanzo's not that great as a sniper right now, yeah. Good up close. There's a lot of in-your-face tankage right now. Reinhardt feels really good to play right now. So does Zarya. A little steak man? You want a little steak man? Yeah, Mabu, one of my really good friends from down south in Orange County, has like a $2,000, $3,000 3D printer. It's like one of his favorite hobbies. So here, got a little lost. You backed up into DPS and then they picked you out. Yeah, the dragon usage and then the death. The dragon usage wasn't bad, but the follow-up death like immediately after the dragon usage is now, yeah. Now you two are just operating on different wavelengths. You're at 100, she was at 50. You use ultimate. Now you're at 50, she's at 100, she uses ultimate. It's just kind of like this cycle of poopiness. And if you want to end the cycle of poopiness, you gotta wipe, okay? I'm just kidding. You gotta sit on your ultimate. No, Targrin. Is buying the ink expensive? I actually don't know. I haven't asked him. I should. He's built everything, man. Everything from like all of the straps and stuff that fasten his feet down to his snowboards, all of that's 3D printed. He has a ton of models he's printed. Parts of his house he's printed. He's also very into like DIY. So like different parts of construction in his house he's printed. Things for his car he's printed. Things for his laboratory at UCI he's printed. Just like tens of thousands of dollars of stuff he's printed. It's insane. Resin. He mentioned that before. Okay, I like this angle. This is good for you. Yeah, get that Sonic out. Good. Get it for your team. If you can, try to put the Sonic in a tank. Right there you couldn't. That's fine. But putting a Sonic in a tank allows the vision to be mobile. So the game doesn't tell you guys this, but like, if you put a Sonic arrow in the wall, you get the vision right there. But if you put the Sonic arrow in an enemy, as they move, they give you more vision. Nicely done. You got that quick pick. Now you're running in. Relax on this third shot. Oh, you have these. There you go. Yeah. So going from these stairs up here to here, the enemies controlled this entire space. And so going from like over here to here, you're kind of running through enemy territory. Yeah, you got the kill on the Ashe, which is good. But by the time you got back to your team, you were dead. You're also LOS from your healers. And the monkey was on you and stuff. So once you get that Ashe, because you came out of this little porthole, right? You could probably do a few more shots from the back, but then just walk back through this way. You went from... We're gonna draw. We're gonna draw. I just feel like drawing today. Wait, did I screw that up? No, I didn't. Okay. I just feel like drawing. I'm just a drawer. You know, I used to be good at drawing. Once upon a time, high school. But it requires so much work. I don't have the work ethic to be good at drawing, like at all. Okay. Props to those who do. It's actually insane what you guys are capable of doing. I'm like down to stick figure level now. It's been a while. I used to do all this anime stuff. Okay. So here, what you did, you started here, and then you... Oh wait, duh, I haven't done my filters. Hold up. Wait, hold up, guys. Filter, visible, properties, display. It sucks that I have to do this every time, but that's okay. So you started here, and then you came down here, and then went like this, and then you died here, right? You died right there. Once you get the kill on the Ash, dude, if you just go this way, and then maybe shoot a few people from here, and then maybe come back to this porthole, and then play here, you're safe, and you're doing just as much damage. This is too risky. This path is just really risky. You're running through enemy territory. And understanding, and King of the Hill maps, understanding what territory belongs to which team is like really important to doing well. Thank you, Kingdom. Drawing during live coaching. How much strafe aiming does flicking versus flicking does Hanzo require? It's mostly flicking, to be honest. It's like Pharah. You think it's all about tracking, but when you play her, it's like, oh, it's all flicking. Yeah, it would be cool for gifts. Ooh, good shot. Yeah, here we go. We're posted up on stairs. So small, not a mistake, but an oversight. What do we got right here? What do we got? You see this thing? This, is it a window? Well, I call it a window, but it's not really a window. It's more like, as my friends call it, a garage door. Okay? This shit is huge. Okay, somebody's cleaning my windows. Cool. This is a garage door. It's massive. Now, one of the cool effects of a garage door, two cool effects. It gathers the enemy team. They tend to stand in it or behind it. Obviously, right? They want to shoot through it. They want to get more value. What does it also gather? Let's check this out. It gathers vision. Where are these guys all looking? Look at their arrows. They're all looking at point. The entire team. So when a window drops, like let's say right here, and you have dragon, if you can, get your little booty right here. Yesterday, get right here and drop a sideways dragon in like perpendicular to the vision of the wall, and you're just going to either block the wall so nobody gets any damage value through it, or you're going to kill everybody. Also, real quick tip, Ikigai, there actually are pay-to-win skins for Hanzo. Real quick, if you use any skin that shoots dragons, dragons are very easy to see through. Like if I get split, I can see through them. I can heal my team. It's very easy. I can protect my team. I can do whatever I need. I can attack the enemies running at me. If you use the skins that have the wolf, I can't see through them at all. Hanzo's about dividing and conquering, and his dragons suck at it, but his wolves are very good. Just check this out. Just check this out. Look at this. Look how easy it is to see through this. I can see whatever I want. I can heal my teammates. I can do whatever I want. I can attack people, whatever. But if you go to wolves, they're really thick. It's incredibly difficult to see through. Yeah, unicorn? What's up, Tiny Taco? Yeah, Windows make people go a little dumb. They get a little dumb. They're just like, oh, my turn. And then you're over here like the Predator. Like, what's up, bitches? I got camouflage. And I got a clicky mouth. I don't know who Clockwork Orange is. No. That sounds cool though. Okay, so you're not, so here, it's not easy to get these shots. It's mostly luck. You turn into kind of a spam zone. So there's nothing wrong with it per se, but once these guys Like right now, there's 3 people here. You see that? 3 people. Once it becomes 1, your team could use you on the point down here. Just get to stop spamming and just go down to the point. But for now, you're keeping half the team at bay. You're trading 1 person for 3 people. Once it becomes 1-on-1 and you're not landing those shots, go to point and help out down there. Contenders team, damn. Clockwork Vendetta. I don't know who that is again. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Raider. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Just let me know when you're okay to do it. I truly apologize about that. One day, we won't have to worry about it. One day. Okay, so this is a pretty aggressive positioning from you. What you can do, so you have a Sonic available. What you're doing here is you're playing high ground, which is fine, but what you're doing is you're standing at the edge to get vision, and you don't want to do that because it's very easy to get popped. If you want vision, dude, just drop a Sonic arrow right here. Put a Sonic arrow here, be like, okay, there's an Ash down there. Use that Sonic. Use that Sonic. What's Hanzo's ideal range? It depends upon the user. It depends upon the user. I've seen some Hanzos that are garbage up close and good at a distance, and I've seen vice versa. So what I try to do when I watch Hanzo players is I try to figure out, like, what's their ideal distance? Where do they hit their most shots? And this guy, Icky Guy, consistently, my man, your optimal range, anything over 30 meters you just miss regularly, but anything between like 5 meters to 15 meters, so like close-ish range, like a McCree roll stun range, you just kind of annihilate everything. So your optimal range is kind of close-ish. So your sniper stuff could use some work, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't play Hanzo. Yeah, it's true, Drinky. Just gonna fight for the partner thing, I think. Yeah, see? That's a little out of your range. You're gonna miss those shots. It's mostly luck. Okay. Grab, 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 grab. So, nice combo. I'm glad you guys finally comboed. But, do you see how far away the Zarya was from you? So, oh my god, my freaking keys. So you were standing here. You were here. Zarya was here. Where's she gonna grab? Does it actually come through? Yellow? It does. So she grabbed here. Look at how distant you are. Look at this. Look at the distance between you and the grab. You have to be super accurate and super on top of communications to actually get your dragon to get some kind of value here. This is one of the most common mistakes I see from Hanzos and from Zaryas, is they play too far apart when they try to make their combo happen. You have to be closer. You got to be a little closer. So play like maybe like here, behind the like somewhere in here, behind the Zarya. You could even play up here. Just gotta be a little closer when she drops that grab so that your dragon can actually reach it in time. Because if it doesn't reach it in time, wasted. And it's not gonna kill people. He's very good against Monkey. Wow. Good for your team here. I'm thinking about playing on Sunday on stream, guys. I think it may happen. I've been playing some like 4K games. Got up to like 40, 50. Easy peas. Nice. I told you, dude. Anything 5 to like 25 whatever meters, dude. You just annihilate. You annihilate, man. Okay. So you missed a few shots on the hog. That's okay. You guys sealed this deal. Really well done. Really well done. Okay, so some overall tips. Icky Guy, the first thing I'll tell you, try to avoid playing on dragon skins. Use the wolf skins. It's just better as Hanzo. It's just better. Oh shit, my heater's on. One sec. It's like, yo, there's egg in my microphone. What? How did it even get in here? What? Okay, there we go. That's bizarre. Anyway. Okay, so tips, my man. Apologies about this. I just like to play with stuff when I'm thinking. Okay, so the first tip I'll give you is that you definitely have an optimal range. From like 5 meters to 25 meters, you just kind of hit every shot. Everything after 25, you miss quite a bit. Like, you miss a lot. That's not bad, but what that means is that around 25 meters, you go from being accurate to being a spamzo. Nothing wrong with that, but the key to making that work is knowing when to stop being a spamzo and actually get to the point or get to where your team is and help them up close. That's the key. You seem to have a pretty good mastery of it, which is good, but just keep that in mind that there are moments where like it may be better for you to rotate in and help with your team. What's up, Tri-Sam? It's not Rocky? I thought it was. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I would say for your Hanzo, you need to use Sonic Arrow far more often. You sit on it quite a bit. Back when I first started playing Hanzo, I used to sit on my Sonic Arrow too, because I used to think like, well, I don't need it right now, so I'm not going to use it. You can't think about it that way. Once you play enough Widowmaker in Overwatch, you realize how valuable vision is for your team, especially walls. Hanzo, his Sonic Arrow is like 10% for Hanzo and then 90% for his team. Cover flanks with it, cover doorways with it. You wanna reveal the enemy to your team. It's like a mini Widow ultimate, and if placed properly, it can be insanely valuable. It can mean the difference between a 4-man grav without any risk of death versus just kind of like a throwing a grav by the seat of your pants into 3 people running at you. So it lets your team think ahead of time, it lets you strategize. You sat on your Sonic Arrow a lot, use it far more often. Streamable? Oh yeah, it's just like a video service, right? Yeah, I'm a Giphy Cat user as well. Let's see. What else can I give you here? So the wolf thing for sure. Play on the point. One thing I think you should also be aware of that seemed to kind of didn't plague you here, but it was exposed a little bit on the first point. So I can't give you too much because this was kind of a stomp. It was a thorough W here, but there were a few moments where you would just in the open march through enemy territory to rejoin your team. It's better to actually skirt the map and come back in a safer fashion than it is to potentially die. So if you ever find yourself behind enemy lines, which you probably shouldn't be back there as Hanzo, it's not that great, you're going to want to rejoin your team in a safer fashion moving forward. What else can I tell you? Also, keep in mind what's going on your backline. There were a number of moments here where you were just kind of preoccupied with either a healer or like an Ashe at distance, and you're just kind of like spamming at her. It's like, right? Just kind of spamming at her, hoping that maybe you get a kill or maybe you get some damage, while your tanks, your other DPS, and your supports are just kind of being bombarded on point or something. Help out your team that's closer. You'll get more value out of your game. But outside of that, man, this was kind of a clinic. You played really well. Hanzo's all about predicting movement. He's very flick heavy. One thing you could definitely add to your repertoire of mechanics, he can wall climb. He can load up a shot, wall climb, and then release it fully loaded. So, I mean, there are tons of reasons why wall climb is valuable in this game. High ground is king in Overwatch. High ground is absolutely king. And if you can manufacture your own high ground by climbing a wall, do it. Do it. Keep giving yourself high ground. Just climb that wall, pew. Climb the wall, pew. Just keep trying it. It makes it easier to land headshots. It allows you a moment to think through a strategy, all sorts of things. And then the last thing I'll give you, last little tip, I did mention it in the middle of the VOD. If you're running into a Baptiste, a game has a Baptiste on the enemy team, know that window, Bap's ultimate, gathers enemies. They tend to sit behind it, and they all look in the same direction. So if you approach the window from the side, or just use that knowledge to your benefit, okay? Both for yourself and for your team. If there's a BAP on your team, Hanzo is great plus BAP window, but be wary. Some players in this game are aware of the fact that window gathers vision as well as enemies, as teammates, and so they will pick at you from the side. So be wary of that. But if the enemy team has a BAP, exploit it. Exploit it. It's very exploitable. Also, it's not good to peek into a window. You can get popped real quick. But yeah, well played. Well played. I think if you really play in that closer range rather than the further range, I think you'll dominate your games and you'll probably get into silver like within a week or so. But I'd love to see another VOD from you, especially on Hanzo. This one didn't seem to be much of a challenge for you. I think the DPS on your team just kind of overwhelmed their tanks, and their healers couldn't keep up. Very well played. Very, very well played. Hanzo's not easy, my man. Okay.